Hey everybody, Corey with Scumwater Lake here. Hey, today we're coming to you with another tool review. And today this one, first of all, this is not a sponsored video. It's just, I purchased this from Lethal Shadows. This is brought to us from Lethal Shadow Productions in Seattle. I know I've featured them in a couple other videos. Lethal Shadows Production is in Seattle, and they are a premium miniature company. They have thousands and thousands of STL files. They're a printing service. They have their own line of miniatures. They are a premium quality printer. Just they're my go-to printer for 3D services. So, and I've been getting different items, other also, from them. I did a review on their new paint brush system. It's pretty cool. So today, what we have is their new, call it what you want. I call it a work holder. Some people call it a paint handle. But that's what we got. Something to hold your miniature while painting. And I know I've done at least two other paint handle type things. I've got one that's pretty much designed to do small armor, like bolt action size tanks and that kind of stuff, and I use that exclusively for that. I do have a green stuff one that's similar to this, but let's just jump into this and we can see the differences here. So, nicely packaged. Comes in its own little bag. Nice box. Oh, and they call it the Paint Scepter. So what makes this difference? Well, for one, this is similar to the green stuff one I have, except for it's got a wood handle. This is milled out of aluminum. And it's adjustable. You tighten your workpiece up, you mount it, it's drilled out on the bottom, and then you got a holder. And you free up your other, that's what I like about this, is that you free up your other hand, and when you got your miniature all loaded on here, you can be, you just got more movement and what have you, and it's just a much better work positioner. So, and it works similar as the one that I have. One, I like the size. This is a little bit smaller, physical in size. It's very well balanced for the hand. I like this stuff that's made out of aluminum like this, how it's milled. And you can see here, you got your mechanism that. So we'll set that there here, and it comes with a set of pins and some tubing. And I have not used the tubing portion of it yet. And I have to tell you, I wasn't for sure exactly why there was tubing with it. The green stuff one has this on it. So what you can do is you can, if you have the type of base, excuse me, I'm still getting over my Christmas week crud. So if you have the type of base that, well, let's put this over here. And you can hold it this way, and then you do the spreader thing. And you can hold it that way then. And I use or have used a lot in the past medication bottles, and put the blue tack on here, and but with this, I will probably still put some of them on here like that. Put the blue tack on here and put a little bit of blue tack in here, and you can either pin it this way onto your deal, or you can take the pins out and then set it right over the top of, you know, set it right over the top of the spreader jaws here. There's a number of ways of locking your figure down. It takes me a minute to get this all sucked back in here. So what I like to do is I put some blue tack in there, and I have blue tack on top that's holding my figure, and then I just I push this down, and the blue tack really sticks that in there like that. You can spread it out a little bit there to tighten it up, and then you got your figure. You know, you can either hold it, do whatever, or you can put it on the positioner, and you can do your rotation. You know, all that. And it's just really slick. I just really like how that all works. And I will use it this way a lot. Also, oh, before I forget. So if you're wondering what the tubing is for, so you put that on there, and then you cut yourself a piece of tubing off, and it makes it non-mar. Basically, it's a gripper. There's more grip to it, and if it's something you're trying to sandwich in between there, it won't leave marks on your workpiece. You can also, this is how I do some of my figures. Say for instance, if I had this figure here, then that's what, a lot of times I'll just put a bunch of blue tack in there, and I'll put a big wad here in the middle, and I'll push it down into those holes, and then I'll squeeze it tight a little bit, and that's how I do most of my busts. And that seems to work really well. Again, what you gain with this one too is just that, you know, you got it. Different angles and stuff, and the fact that you can just set it here, and when you're done painting for the day, you know, you can have your deal mounted on there, and it's not going to be falling over. You don't have to lay it. You don't have to lay it down like this. Honestly, what I had is I have a plastic cup that for my green stuff one that I would set it into a cup, so that I wasn't laying it down and paint wasn't getting rubbed off or anything like that. Now it's just simply that. Really, really a neat little piece. I believe this sells for $50. It's a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. If you do a lot of painting, um, I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. So, again, just a quick look-see at the new paint handle from Lethal Shadow Productions in Seattle, Washington. LethalShadows.com if you're interested. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.